Hello, hello, hello! We are back in the one block world. A little bit sooner than usual, but that's because I've been really enjoying this world, and we had a little bit of a bad time last video. But a couple things are looking up. We have another portal. It's a little bit dangerous out there, but we got it. We have a mysterious trader who we appreciate and who's willing to give us some cobble for some zombie flesh. Okay, that's a deal. And we essentially are almost able to cure our villagers, because once we have blaze rods, we're pretty much good to go. But I think with all that being said, with our villager now being back, I don't feel as much of a rush to go into the nether. I feel like we can take a second and really truly see just what we can do to make this world beautiful and awesome, because we know that at least in the nether, mobs can spawn, and I'm still wondering if friendly mobs can spawn in this world if we give them a big enough area. So I want to try and connect these two islands with some grass. So that's what I think I'm going to get up to today. Now, we lost a couple of materials, which is why we're trading for some cobblestone. But none of the other trades really are all that important to us. And then I want to see if, like I said, I can connect these two areas with some dirt. And then after that, I want to try and get an enchantment room going. Those are my two main goals right now. And in between, we'll probably have to break the block because we're kind of running low on materials. But for now, we'll be okay. I should also grab some torches so we're lighting stuff up as we go. We'll just grab like a stack of torches. And we should be good to go. Perfect. And then once we're a little bit more settled, maybe we've got some enchantments on our armor, we can truly go in and explore the nether. And then I get to learn about potion making, because I have not done that a whole lot before. And so I'll be excited to see exactly what that all entails. Let's just start by connecting the islands a little bit. We'll have to remember, you know, not to dig too deep, but I might like terraform this a little, give it some sort of hills, you know, make it look a little bit nicer. But then I think we'll have, you know, as soon as we just keep getting more and more dirt, we'll be able to just have a nice little aesthetically pleasing part of the island, and maybe some animals will spawn. That is the hope. But we're gonna need a whole lot more dirt. Luckily, we can also craft some dirt if we have saplings, which we, of course, we have saplings. So that might be something we also look towards, maybe getting some more trees going so we can start planting some more saplings. And we just fill it in with whatever dirt we have left, because there's not a whole lot of dirt right now. And then hopefully we'll start having some nicer, you know, walks on the island. It's not all dangling bridges in the middle of the sky. At the very least, that is the hope. Now, we did die last video. It was our first death in honestly quite a while, but we didn't lose too many important things. We lost our tools, but those were easy enough to recreate. A full set of iron armor, so good thing I didn't decide to go for diamonds. And we did also lose a lot of our food. But I think we should be fine. I can easily make some new food right now, which I will in a second. But yeah, I'm not too worried. It's a little disappointing, of course, to die, but I think it allowed our villager to come back to us some way. Probably that isn't linked, but I like to believe that the villager chose to come back because I died. Let's see. I had a couple of build ideas I wanted to do. I wanted to have a little area for trees to grow. But for now, I guess we can just keep them growing over here. I think because I would use cobblestone to build that area, but I want to save up my cobblestone to be able to use it in the nether. And then, like I said, I want to do maybe an enchantment table. I think we pretty much have all the materials we need for that right now. We'll need to get a little bit more sugarcane in order to be able to get all the bookshelves we need. But other than that, we should be good to go. Let me just plant a couple more. There we go. Let's see if we can make any more books. Just a couple more. Now we put all of this back. Boom. Got 6 bookshelves. Okay. How many bookshelves do I need to make a full one? Let me check. Okay, so we need 15 bookshelves, so we've got a little while to go. I know we can also craft sugarcane, so that might be a good move to do as well. And let's see what other random blocks we have going. Honestly, at this point, I've been thinking about something for a while that I want to build, and I've decided today's the day. We're just going to build it. I quite like that. I was about to say I quite like that everything has been wood, but I guess we can use that for the platform as well. We just make it upper slabs. Okay. I want to build a little enchant area. But before I do that, I have one more thing I really want to build. And actually, I'll have to grab some more materials because I lost everything in the Great Fall. This should be fine like this. Okay. And if I grab what I need right now, you might have a slight idea of what I'm thinking about making. Can you guess? Can you guess? I want to build just a little bit of a cobblestone generator. I think it'll be nice to guarantee cobblestone drops instead of breaking the block and seeing what we get, because I think we'll probably be using cobblestone a decent amount to build platforms and islands around the world, and now the Nether. So I think it'll be nice to have some extra easier ways of getting cobblestone. And I'm pretty sure we use cobblestone in other crafting recipes as well, so it'll be nice just to have a little bit of that. Okay. This doesn't have to be super far. We'll probably end up once again connecting lands eventually, but I do like to have them a little bit separated at times. And then we can just do upper slabs. This will probably work. I gotta use it somehow. I turn it all into slabs. So I guess we're building this out of upper slabs. I don't think it'll be too much of an issue. We'll see. That looks decent. Okay. Just a little bit more. We'll fix that later. We're just building. It doesn't have to be perfect right now. It just has to be functional. Boom. Okay. Start filling this in. And then we're using some more materials because we've been, gathering a lot of materials, but we haven't really been using it too much. So I think it's nice that this is a little diorite area. I didn't want it to be cobblestone if it's going to be a cobblestone generator. So I thought, you know what? We'll make it out of diorite. And here we are. Okay. Perfect. Add a little bit of light so no mobs are spawning down here. And then probably over here I'll do a little generator. Do I know how to build a cobblestone generator? Not even slightly. Let me have a look. Okay, so if our lava goes here, our cobblestone goes there. And our water goes right there. Okay. Don't know how quick I have to be with all of this. I'll just put this one there for now. This one. Right here. Okay. And then I should be able to break? No. Okay, that didn't work. See that now? Maybe this has to... Is it as simple as just doing this? Wait, let me... I don't want the water to actually just be flowing here, so I am going to quickly apply some... Okay, that didn't... Okay, that wasn't good enough. It needs to go a little bit deeper. Okay, I suppose. Okay, and now if we get a new piece of... Or not piece, a new bucket of lava, then I think it'll be functional. But let's have a quick double check. I like this. The grass is looking nice. Big fan. We'll grab our sugarcane while we're here. We'll grab another bucket. But yeah, the island is looking really nice. I feel like we've got a good food source. Like, I'm not worried about starving to death. We're now no longer alone. Our villager is, as a matter of fact, back. Okay, we've done it. I've made a little cobblestone generator. Perfect. Let's see if all of it's gonna burn. I mean, we do have enough cobblestone right now because we did just trade for it for some zombie flesh. But I want to see what everything is that I can craft with cobblestone. Okay, let's have a quick look at the crafting recipes. If I put everything else away. Then what can I craft with just some cobblestone? Okay, so there's not too many interesting crafting recipes, but it's definitely still a good building block to have. What can I build with moss? Only a moss carpet? That's fair. I wonder what I'm gonna end up building. I think our main priority at this moment should be a tree farm so we can get as much dirt as possible. Because 4 trees turn into a piece of dirt. Or 1 tree into dirt, something like that. Yeah. So that is why we want to have some more trees growing. But I think we can take our time with that. And we should be maybe getting our last book set up for our crafting enchantment table. Okay. Let me see what I can do for that. We're going to also build a little separate housing area. So we can grab these again. This one I think is going to be on this side of the island. And we once again build a little bridge. Now this one doesn't have to be as far. Simply because it's just an enchantment area. And eventually I want to build a massive storage system as well. Because there's definitely other ways I can get materials that I still haven't thought about. So I think once I have a good overview of all of the materials I do have access to, then it'll be really interesting to see what I can do with all of that. Honestly, I might make this out of moss, but have andesite as like a base layer. Let me try doing that. Now we go back, down. Okay, perfect. And we build ourselves the first layer. Once again, this doesn't have to be a massive island because we've of course only gonna have really an enchantment area here. But it's worth it. Of course, we did just die and lose all our levels, but we do have the mob farm, which gets it up pretty quickly. Okay, we'll probably need a little bit more andesite, but maybe we have some. Let's have a quick double check. Exactly. There we go. Probably still not enough, but it's a start. Or maybe it is enough. Nah. Oh yeah, for sure. Okay. Not that it matters if it's enough, because we can just always mine for more. And now we cover all of it with moss. We haven't done any moss platforms yet, so I might as well do it. But moss, like dirt, I always want to have something underneath it, simply because it breaks so quickly. I don't want to accidentally break my floor and then fall. So that's why I have 2 layers for most of my dirt platforms and for most of my moss platforms. There we go. And I think it looks quite nice. Little moss area. And I think we've got the cobblestone generator going, we've got some trees growing, and we're almost ready to have a little enchantment area. To fully have the enchantment area, I do need some more obsidian, which of course I can get with my lava for my lava farm, but I also want to see if I can break the block and get any, just because then we're getting all sorts of materials that we need. So I think this will be enough for today. It was a little bit of a different video in my one block world, but I think it's nice to also make the island look a little bit more lived in. And I'm very happy my villager is back. What are the projects for the future? Actually, now we have enough obsidian to make the enchantment table, but it is to make an enchantment table and room or setup, to cure the villager, the 2 villagers that I have, but for that we need some nether items. We definitely need some blaze rods, to build a storage system or just a storage area, and to fully just add some more grass around the world. Those are kind of the projects I have going on at the minute. And to hang out with my villager now that he's decided to come back. And as dawn rises on this brand new day, we do the very same thing we started with on day 1. We break the block, we get new materials, we see everything this world has in store for us. And we see whatever we can do in the nether at some point. We explore potioning to cure our villagers. We explore maybe some villaging stuff, their trades and all of that once we have at least our 2 villagers. And our villager has new trades, but I think we explore that in another video. I think next time we'll make our enchantment table and see whatever we feel from doing from there. And maybe at one point I'll feel brave enough to go back into the nether. But I said I needed some obsidian, and now today we're getting all the obsidian, which I cannot complain about, but I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. I do always appreciate hearing from you. And feel free to check out any of my other videos on this channel. I have a bunch of other fun videos waiting for you, and if you want even more Minecraft content, feel free to check out my Twitch streams, which are linked in the description, because I'm also back to streaming and going on some fun adventures there. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll see you again very, very soon in this world or the next. Alright, bye-bye.